a completely defeated, disoriented, and orange Donald Trump brought tech CEOs to the White House and had them suck up to Donald Trump. Gates, Zuckerberg, Tim Apple, as he is known to some, Sam Altman. Authoritarians love this shit. They love it. Let's start with Bill Gates sucking up to Trump.
Amazing job you've done.
Thank you.
Bill, would you like to say a few words?
Sure. Well, I'm in the second phase of my career, giving away all the wonderful money that Satya's good work has helped multiply a lot. But I think the thing that ties my first career that I still spend some time on because AI is so phenomenal, and my second career is innovation, innovating in health in areas like vaccines or gene editing, and the president and I are talking about taking American innovation to the next level to cure and even eradicate some of these diseases. He mentioned polio, which is one that we're close. We don't need new science on that one. For some like HIV and sickle cell, we do need new science, but the U.S. Has the seeds that in the same way that Warp Speed took those seeds and put them together, I think something fantastic can be done. AI for our foundation is that we want a doctor for everyone in Africa through AI. We want farmers to have incredible advice and, kids to have a chance to learn. So the work
Trump is bored, by the way.
Being done by the people at this table is changing the world. It's, coming fast. So it's great. We all get together and talk about how the U.S. can lead in this key area and apply it even to the poorest outside the U.S. as well as to our great citizens. So thank you for incredible leadership, including getting this group together.
Thank you for your incredible leadership, Mr. President. And what is so ironic about this, other than the fact that this is what authoritarians do, and I'll come back to the historical context, wasn't Bill Gates this evil globalist determined to microchip people with vaccines? And now all of a sudden we like Bill Gates, and the MAGAs are going, look at how great Trump's doing. Even Bill Gates is praising his leadership. Well, this is how authoritarians work. We then go to Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg just so impressed with Donald Trump.
Well, thanks for hosting us. I mean, this is quite a group to get together. And, I think, all of the companies here are making huge investments in the country in order to build out data centers and infrastructure to power the next wave of innovation. So it's, we don't often get together as the CEOs of the different companies, but it's good to see everyone.
How much are you spending, would you say, over the next few years?
Oh, gosh. I think it's probably going to be something like, at least $600 billion through 28 in the U.S. Yeah.
It's a lot.
No, it's significant.
Isn't this great? Everybody's so friendly. Trump's so great for getting us together. Tim Apple took a turn. Of course, it's Tim Cook, but Trump once incorrectly naming him Tim Apple. Of course, Apple's the name of the company he's the CEO of.
Tim Cook, you've done an incredible job with Apple, little company called Apple.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Very, very few people have been able to do what you've done. Congratulations. Please.
Thank you, sir. That means a lot to me. I want to thank you for including me this evening. It's incredible to be among everyone here, particularly you and the First Lady. I've always enjoyed having dinner and interacting. I want to thank you for setting the tone such that we could make a major investment in
Can you imagine Trump setting the right tone on anything?
the United States and have some key manufacturing, advanced manufacturing here. I think that says a lot about your focus and your leadership and your focus on innovation. I also want to thank you for helping American companies around the world. This is a very key thing, and I really enjoy working with your administration on those topics as well, because I think they're so important to the country. I want to thank the First Lady for focusing on education There's nothing more important than education. It is the great equalizer and always will be. And so thank you so much for including me.
Just thank you, thank you, thank you. And remember, Ruth Ben-Ghiat told us one of the things that authoritarians demand is not only loyalty, but thanks. And J.D. Vance has talked about this. Remember J.D. Vance confronting, it was Zelensky, right? Have you said thank you to the president for all of the things that you've done? Disgusting, disgusting stuff. Here's Sam Altman from OpenAI, also getting on his knees for Trump.
Sam, you're a big leader of a very new industry at a very young age. You're a young guy. Do you want to tell us about what you're doing? You told me things before that are absolutely unbelievable. So what are you doing?
First of all, to echo the comments of Tim and others, thank you so much for getting us all together, and thank you for being such a pro-business, pro-innovation president. It's a very refreshing change. We're very excited to see what you're doing to make all of our companies and our entire country so successful. The investment that's happening here, the ability to
Trump is doing so many things to make the country so successful. Listen to that.
get the power in the industry back in the United States. I think this will set us up for a long period of great success leading the world, and I don't think that would be happening now without your leadership.
What we saw at the White House, Trump surrounding himself with these tech CEOs eager to flatter him, this is right out of the authoritarian playbook. Strong men love these stage-managed moments where celebrities or business leaders or cultural figures or other powerful elected officials, they gather around and they praise. And it's not about policy. It's not about progress. I mean, the things they're praising Trump for are laughable. Setting the right tone, making the country so successful in the business environment. The message is clear. If you are a major player in the economy, in this case, it's the tech economy, you show up, you smile, you nod, you treat the leader as indispensable. He's the center of gravity. He's the most important thing. And the more public your deference to the dear leader, the better, because it signals to other people who are watching. The richest people have bent the knee. The most influential people have bent the knee. And this is the problem, by the way, with revering these tech CEOs in the first place, which makes them desirable as puppets. And this type of spectacle works on many levels. It projects dominance. It flatters the ego. It intimidates those who are critical of Trump, because it's like, wow, if this is what the people get when they praise, what if I don't praise? What if I don't buy into the cult of personality? It is submission dressed up as a partnership. It's what Trump is cultivating. And in the midst of it, Trump doesn't actually know what's going on. I want to talk about that next. A lot of people think identity theft is something that only happens when someone hacks into your account. But the truth is that it usually starts with your personal information being posted online by data brokers where anybody can find it. Our sponsor, Incogni, is a service that helps protect your privacy by forcing the data brokers to delete your information. This includes your name, address, phone number, even sensitive things like property records or your political affiliation. And now with their custom removals feature included in the unlimited plan, you're not limited to just the list of 250 plus brokers they work with by default. If you find any site exposing any of your private information, even one they've never seen before, you can send a link and Incogni's team will work to get that removed. This is serious protection for you and your family against identity theft, against fraud, doxing, harassment, and Incogni's data removal process is the only one independently verified by Deloitte. Get 60% off an annual plan when you visit incogni.com/Pakman and use the code Pakman. The link is in the description.